Welcome again to Natural Health with Perpetue. This is our day 5 with boosting your immune system. And today we're going to talk about another subject, which is exercise to boost your immune system. If I go back to the first day, we talk about washing your hands. The second day, we talk about your melatonin. We say that staying too long in front of your technological device lower your melatonin. So at the same time, it's weaken your immune system. In day 3, we talk about we talk about vitamin D, and in day 4 we talk about meditation, and today we're gonna talk about exercise to boost your immune system. With exercise, they find that there is a lot of great things when you do exercise. Whatever type of exercise, there is always a plus by exercising. There is 5 things. So we're going to talk about how exercise will boost your immune system. It gives you a better blood regulation. So they make some studies and show that people that exercise, they have a low risk of hypoglycemia. That means they have a low risk of low blood sugar. They have also some low risk of high blood pressure. So, but they find that morning exercise help better. So they do the exercise in the morning, and 24 hours later, they find that it improved their metabolic control and blood sugar in a subsequent way. So that means they suggest that doing your exercise in the morning have more impact in your blood sugar level than doing in the afternoon. It doesn't say that doing in the afternoon or in the evening doesn't have any benefits, no. But in the study that they were doing, they showed that it helped better with risk of hypoglycemia compared to afternoon exercise. So, because sometimes when you exercise, you feel like you're hungry, you want to eat more. But when you do it in the morning, it's diminish the risk of hypoglycemia. So, and number 2, they find that it improves parasympathetic tone. We know in our body, nervous system, we have the sympathetic and parasympathetic. Your sympathetic mode is like when you are under stress, when there is a fight and flight response, when you are, it's more when you are under stress, like you're fighting against someone. That's when the sympathetic mode is in place. And parasympathetic is like when you're more quiet, more relaxed. It's when your body is repairing itself. It's when your digestive system and body. That is the parasympathetic mode. So if we look in health-wise, being a parasympathetic mode, like rest, repair, digestion, is better than being in sympathetic mode all the time. And they find out that doing the morning exercise, it increases parasympathetic activity, while evening exercise boosts sympathetic activity. So that suggests that evening exercise is more degenerative and stressful, and morning exercise is more sustainable, is more rejuvenating. Why? Like, take an example. When you go to the gym at night, when you get home, you don't feel like sleeping, right? You have that boost of energy. You want to do, you're still awake, and it's gonna take you more time to fall asleep. But if you do your exercise in the morning, it gives you more rest, more peaceful. Yes, it gives you more energy to go during the day, but you are more in a quiet mode. So, and usually most sleep problem is like stress hormone, like cortisol. The body has difficulty to fall asleep. Then it will be better if you do your exercise in the morning, then you are in the rest mode during the day, and at night it will be easier to fall asleep. So if you have sleeping problem, so it will be better to do your exercise during the day. And also they find that when you exercise during the day, you have a better lung capacity. You have a better lung endurance. That means that during the lung capacity, it expands more when you do your exercise during the day. It significantly increases during the morning than in the evening. And then number 4, they find that there is less daytime hunger. So that means someone wants to diminish the amount of food that he's eating, or his hunger during the day. So it will be best to exercise in the morning than in the evening. So they had made a study where they took 50 women exercising, and they find that during the one that exercise in the morning, they have less hunger. And number 5, they find also it increase afternoon strength. So why? When you exercise during the day, they have more strength during the day, and it make them more stronger. It give you more energy during the day. Why? You get more oxygen. So when you exercise during the day, you wake up, and they find that it's mostly like 4 hours for the lapse time, the 4 hours after you wake up and you do something, you're better at it. You are more awake. You have more. There is more potential when you're doing something the 4 hours before you wake up. So in the 4 hours, if you do your exercise, you do your meditation, you do your whether it's your mat exercise, whether it's your walking, if you do it 4 hours after you wake up, it is more beneficial than taking more time than after you wake up later on. So the better way to prepare yourself for the afternoon game, for the things that you're gonna do in the afternoon, is to increase your whether your exercise, whether it's your meditation, whether it's your walking, whether it's like why not scripture study, or any uplifting reading that you are doing it during the day. Do it in the morning has better impact than doing it in the afternoon. So people now, with the gym closing, now where people cannot go do their daily exercise, I found it was good to come here and show you what kind of exercise that you can do at home. That is pretty simple. And I know some people like to go in the gym and lift their weights. If you don't have it, there is other way that you can do it, or you can still do it in the afternoon. But keep in mind, it's better to exercise during the day. Try it yourself and come back and let me know if you had tried to implement exercise during the day. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you what I do myself and what I told my clients to do. What kind of exercise I suggest them to do. It's pretty easy to do. It doesn't have to be a 30-minute exercise. 10 minutes is good, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, even 5 minutes of high intensity exercise. Or you don't put too much stress, especially when you wake up in the morning. It doesn't have to be like that with exercise. And I come with you, I'm going to show you what I have. It's called a rebounder. Okay, it has shown that the rebounder is one of the best exercise because it's make your whole cells work. That means your whole body, the whole cells of your body is doing that exercise. And in another video, I will talk more about that. But meanwhile, I'm going to show you what kind of exercise I do myself in the morning to keep my blood circulate and to boost the immune system. If you do not have a rebounder, that's okay. That's a little rebounder. You can have it in the house. That's okay. You can also do jump rope. And some people don't have jump rope. If you have knee problem, don't do it. Make sure that you consult your physician or your health practitioner to tell you if you are able to do it. I will show you with the rebounder how I do it myself. Okay. So so that is me. So I do like this. You can do it for 1 minute, and then you rest. Okay, you can do other exercise if you want to, and you come back. You can do even your jumping jack on it. The good things with the rebounder is like it's really there is not that much impact on your back and on your in your knees. So because the rebounder help you, there is no shock. So it's really good. And like I told you, your whole body is doing the exercise. Your whole body is doing it. And at the same time, there is a disintoxication that is being done in your body. So it's a great workout for people that have knees problem, that have back problem. That's fine. It's hard to go to the gym. So you can do different kind of exercise with it, you know. And for people that has a problem with the balance, they can hold that. So that's all for today. And keep doing your exercise. And at the same time you're doing the exercise, make sure you breathe through your nose. Don't breathe with your mouth. So the rebounder is one of the best exercise that can have. And people that don't have a rebounder, jump rope. But the downside with jump rope is because it can make a lot of impact on your knees. So let me know if you have any question, if you have any comment, if you want to know what is the best rebounder to buy. So put it in the comment or send me a message, because not all rebounder are built the same way. Not all rebounder are gonna stay in a lifetime. So let me know if you want to know more about that. And that was all for today. Natural Health with Perpetue. Keep yourself safe. Wash your hands. Use your butter. Get outside. Get your vitamin D. And eat your melatonin food. And do your meditation. And do your exercise. And stay tuned for tomorrow with Day 6. Remember, there was a lot of people that want to know more. That want to boost their immune system. We want a lot of people to be able to know those simple tricks to get themselves back into, to boost their immune system. Share the video, like it, and let me know if you have any question.